This red-head guy who is sitting in the middle chair is a coward. This red-headed guy looks like a common man. But why did he even try to kill one of the strongest assassins in the series? What even was his motivation to fight such a foe? Or was he just an idiot? Let's find out. But first, like and subscribe my channel to see more contents like this. We all love anime due to its amazing concept and its amazingly written characters. The creators of every anime spends their sweat and soul to make their arts look more familiar and more relatable to us. That's the reason why we find those characters more and more relatable to us, and also we can learn various life lessons from those so-called fictional characters. For example, such as braveness, sacrifice, hard work, importance of friends, etc. We got characters such as Itachi from Naruto and Zoro of One Piece, the true embodiments of sacrifice and loyalty at one hand, and at other hand we got a coward named Spring Wind Ichiro from Scissors 7 anime who couldn't raise his sword against his fellow opponents due to the fear of defeat, to the man who fights a top-ranking killer assassin whose power difference is more high than Spring Wind Ichiro could even imagine. But before starting the video, I want to give little introduction to this anime. Scissors 7 is mainly known for its goofy characters and jokes. There are lots of characters such as Red Tooth, Green Phoenix, Prince of Stan, Seven, Daibo, and many more. Every character in this series play a very important role in the story, and we're able to make Scissors 7 wholesome and emotional at the same time. As I mentioned before, Scissors 7 is known for its goofy jokes and characters, but also it is definitely more than that. It's about love and sacrifices that one does for another, and Spring Wind Ichiro is the best persona for such types of characters. At the first introduction of characters, we saw him making troubles with little girl named Cola, and I am not making this up. Her name is actually Cola. Fun fact, that little girl named Cola is one of the main characters of the show, and obviously Spring Wind Ichiro had to fight protagonist a battle. In this battle, we saw a true nature of Wind Ichiro. He was so afraid of defeat that he always carries a bullet in his sword as a weapon to kill his opponents. He never put a fair fight to anyone. He cheats with his opponents, and well, in that scene we saw his backstory. It was mentioned that Spring Wind Ichiro always trained hard in his sword skills, but when it came to battle, he always gets scared and even cannot move his leg. That's the reason why he started cheating in his fights. And that's the reason Spring Wind Ichiro never ever received defeat. Well, he also tried to use same trick as former enemies, but did not succeed as Seven catch that bullet. As his tricks were not working, now he got only one thing to rely on, and that was his pure skill and hardship he made to hone his skills. I forgot to mention one thing, that this anime is about assassins, and both Ichiro and Seven, the protagonists, are both assassins but a low-ranking assassins. But one thing was sure, that Wind Ichiro should have been more powerful to the comparison of Seven, who was just a barber of the island. Well, that's what he thinks. We all know what is the full story. And yes, Spring Wind Ichiro got defeated. That was his first time ever to face a defeat, and that was not so harsh as he thought it would turn out. Seven did not kill him off, and everything turned out normal. Ichiro the swordman was not furious or frustrated after he got defeated, but rather was relieved that he lost in a fair match. After that, we saw many appearances in the Scissors 7. He was actually able to befriend Seven, the main character of the show. The battle between Ichiro and Seven really changed his mind, and so he also get a small job for himself rather than being a cheater and to kill other people's. In the anime, we got his final appearance at the battle with one of the highest ranking shadow assassins, White Fox. And I have to say, that battle was legendary. I love how everyone at the Chicken Island was trying to hold their own against one of the strongest characters in the show. But they were all overwhelmed by White Fox due to his insane abilities. His ability was to explode someone or something from inside out, and also having incredible strength and speed. White Fox was said to be sent to kill Seven, strongest of the island or former shadow killer. By that time, Seven and also many other strong characters were out from the island due to their own important reasons. So, he started to kill everyone in the Chicken Island. Only the few ones were there to protect their home, and Spring Wind Ichiro was also with them as the last line of defense. Prince of Stan, Lizard, Cola, and many try to hold him back, but no one succeed. All the advanced equipment of Prince of Stan that are capable to demolish any kind of human was not capable of giving a single scratch to him. Every time he attacks, more damage he caused to himself. White Fox's ability to destroy anything from inside out was very difficult for them to counter. Everyone in the Chicken Island was barely surviving, but were trying to kill the threat as Chicken Island is their home and no one will have anywhere after its destruction. After everyone, we got a battle between Spring Wind Ichiro and White Fox. This battle really melted my heart. A coward who is scared of everything, a coward who is afraid to face any defeat is now trying to save his home from one of the strongest shadow killer in entire show. And yes, he got defeated again and drove to the corner. After seeing the condition of one of the fellow friend trying to kill White Fox, he got scared. Yes, he got scared once again. It looked like his past self was just killing himself from within. His heart wanted to fight him, but his body, arms, and legs couldn't move on its own. White Fox clearly understood his condition. So, he straight up started bullying him instead of killing him. He beat him, but guess what? Wind Ichiro stood up again. White Fox beat him to his death beat, but Ichiro stood up again. The intense music was playing at the battle. Ichiro's breath and music was aligning with each other, which makes this scene the most intense and beautiful scene in the entire season of Scissors 7. Ichiro wanted to fight. So despite being afraid of him, despite knowing he did not stand a chance against him, he fought him with all his mighty. He was fighting his inner self and strongest man together. I mean, what is braveness? Despite being afraid and scared what's coming next, you still go on for what's coming next. Isn't that right? White Fox also got a little disappointed as his little toy was just fighting him back. So he decided to kill him instantly. And then at the same time the help arrived. Red Tooth, who is also a shadow assassin and is stronger than the White Fox, has arrived to save the day. He killed the White Fox in almost an instant. Now, I can proudly say that if Spring Wind Ichiro did not hold White Fox for that long time, everyone in the island was doomed. So, what do you think of this video? Comment down below and also like and subscribe my channel for lots of other content like this.